Hello friends, today we are going to learn about percentages. This is another way of describing fractions. So please sit back, look and listen. Uh, let's let's first define what percent is. Percent means per hundred or for every hundred. And this sign you can see in red. This sign is called percent sign. We use this sign with the numbers like 10%. You see 10 number with sign percent. 10% means 10 out of 100, and we can write 10% as 10 divided by 100 as well in fraction form. Another example, if you see this figure 50%, that means 50 out of 100, and it is 50 divided by 100. 80% means 80 out of 100, and it means 80 divided by 100 as well. There is another definition of percentages as well. Percent is a ratio as well. Percent is a ratio where the second term is 100, because a ratio is always between two figures. One of them is 100. For example, if we are given a number 10%, that means 10 to 100 ratio, and we write a ratio like this: 10 colon 100, and we read it 10 to 100. So percentages are also a ratio. They describe ratios as well. And friends, if the denominator of a fraction is 100, the numerator can be written with percent sign and will be read as x percent, whatever the number is, that percent. If your score in a class test was written as 95 divided by 100, that means your score was 95 out of 100. You obtained 95 marks out of the 100, which were total marks. So your score was 95%. And here you can see in this fraction 95 divided by 100, the denominator is 100. So we call this numerator percent, 95%. We just put percent sign with it. If the score in your second class test was 45 divided by 50, written like this: 45 divided by 50, that is 45 out of 50. 50 were the total marks. Is this score better than the last test? 45 out of 50? We can tell this easily. We can answer this question if we convert it into a percent. So we will multiply this fraction 45 divided by 50 with some number to make the denominator 100, so that we can call the numerator a percent. We have just learned that if denominator of a fraction is 100, we simply put percent sign with the numerator and we call that numerator a percent. But in this fraction, the denominator is 50. We want to make it 100. Okay, in this fraction, which is 45 divided by 50, the denominator is 50. Can you tell what number should we multiply 50 with to make it 100? We want to make 50 100. So what number should we multiply with 50? That's right. We will multiply 50 with 2 to make it 100. We will double 50. And you remember also the rule we learned in equivalent fractions, that if we multiply denominator with some number, we must multiply the numerator with the same number as well. So to double this 50 to make it 100, we will multiply 50 by 2, and at the same time we have to multiply 45 by 2 as well, because that's the rule. So when we multiply both the numerator and the denominator by 2, we get 90 divided by 100. Now we got 100 as denominator, and when the denominator of a fraction is 100, the numerator is called percent. That means 90 is 90% here. Your score is 90% actually. Now you can compare your scores from two different tests to see which one is better, 95% or 90%. It's easy to compare them now. From the last example we have seen, it makes it easy to compare numbers when we have changed them into percent. Percent means out of 100. So when we convert all the fractions into out of 100, when we make their denominator 100, it is easy for us to compare them. Okay, so we can summarize what we have learned in today's lesson, that percentages are a way of writing fractions, and they are a ratio as well. Okay, so this is enough for today, and good luck, and thank you for watching.